Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 of my 5-day Scotland tour. I'm getting ready to leave Oban. I only have a few seconds because I gotta pack up my bags, finish packing my bags, walk down to the bus station, and hop on a little tiny bus. But I'm excited. I slept really hard last night, so I'm hoping that I am more rested today because I was pretty exhausted yesterday. But we're heading up to Skye today. I don't know what he's going to show us because he's kind of gone off schedule a couple times, so we will see what happens, but I'm excited. Day 2. All right, in true Scottish fashion, it's wet today. Breakfast of champions. Sleepy ducks.
Nice. You can see as you're coming in, you will see something. The cloud's very fast moving at the moment, so it might actually go away completely, but not while we're here, I don't think. So West Highland Way, which is a 97.6 mile walk between Glasgow and Fort William, and it brings you through some of the most stunning scenery you'll ever see. Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, looking at Glencoe now, I'm thinking, I told you that the word I used was atmospheric, and that's certainly how it looks now. There's some sheeps, so many sheeps. So I'll take you down the Three Sisters and let you get out and have a wee gander at it.
There go our kids. These are the Three Sisters. This is just stunning. There's a highway behind me and the bus stop right next to me, so it's kind of loud, but yeah, I'm really glad that it's foggy, it's misty today, because it just makes it more magical, more ethereal. I think there's people up, like climbing. I can see some people, tiny little specks. Our girls, there's the 2 bright ones, and there's one in a black jacket further up too. And the little boys over here, get ready to go with them. We don't have a lot of time, so. On the other side, he said, is Devil's Ridge. You can't see the top, which is kind of cool. Oh, there's Heather over there. Okay. Oh. Let's cross the highway. Oh, here she is. You can see it. I should probably mention this is in Glencoe. I don't know if I said that yet. So kind of gathering up. Okay, so I'm past all the people. I think there's a river down in there, so it'd be fun to stop and just kind of hike down into the little river. It's like a little mini canyon. You can kind of see the split.
Stop that I'm making is generally what I call a splash and a dash. You splash, we dash. Alright, but if you want to grab a coffee you can, but we're not here for any length of time really, because I need to get you up to Glenfinnan next, which is it's about maybe 20-minute drive to Fort William and then another 20-minute drive to Glenfinnan, about 40 minutes, 45 minutes in total. It is one of the most photographed houses in Scotland, and you might think to yourself, oh gosh, I'd love to live there. Well, you can. It's an Airbnb. You can rent that out. I think now, where are we, August? Yeah, you can rent that out for a very, very cheap rate of about £2,500 a week. If you come in the winter time, it's a lot cheaper, but you might not be leaving it. the whole time you're here, you could be snowed in. So yeah, it's a lot cheaper in the winter time. There you see a big circle of trees, right? Now in the middle of that circle is a great big grassy clearing. That's where the CGI, the Quidditch World Cup. That's where it was CGI. So they're up there looking down on the Quidditch World Cup. So lots of witches and wizards flying around on their broomsticks, which is perfectly legal here in Scotland now. We repealed the Witchcraft Act first in the 1500s, but we didn't do it very well. We were still burning people for a couple of hundred years. We'd done it properly in the 1700s, way over there. Okay, but you ain't seen nothing. So, yeah. So to your left you've got some clouds, to your right you've got some clouds and some water. Alright, see how it goes. In Loch Ness than all of the lakes, reservoirs, ponds, rivers, streams, babbling brooks, puddles and toilets in the whole of England and Wales combined. Okay, so there is more water in this one loch than there is in the whole south of these islands. And these two nations that lie to the south of Scotland, there is more water in Loch Ness than these two have got between them. And he named that after his son George Augustus, Fort Augustus it got called. And then they really annoyed people by changing the name of the place from Kilcumin to Fort Augustus, which did not go down well. You can go down there and have a look at the monument, okay? If you so wish. Rabies. I hope you've all had your shots. So
guess what lake this is? For all the Harry Potter fans. I think he called it Loch Shiel. That's where things were filmed in that island. The monument, I'll go and check that out in a second, but they took that out for the movie. Yeah. I'm really glad it cleared up today. This is beautiful. Then so the path to get up the hill to see the lake is a bit, right now it's muddy, rocky. They do have like some steps and stuff, but I would say it's not great for super small kids unless you're willing to carry them, or older folk that have struggles up hills. So beautiful sights though from the top. It's a nice little spot. The sun decided to come out, so it's really bright now and warm. But yeah, the loch. Loch. I can't enough.
Ja. Die kommt vom Bügel gleich noch von hier unten. Ja, weil die unten sind, ja, dann müssen wir nochmal zurücklaufen.
Sun. He let me climb the tower. There's this little hatch you have to come up and down. Ah. There's a lot of stairs. Let me go around. Just to give you guys an idea, this is tight spiral. You get to the top. You have to climb through a hole. Okay, down I go. Gotta hold on because it's really steep. Ow, I hit my head. Really steep.
There's only certain times of the day as well that we'll just have to deal with.
It was pretty good. So we tried the dew and a 10-year that I got the videos of as well. So a few of us are popping into the Ben Nevis Distillery. I'm only gonna try 2 because I haven't had any food yet, so I don't want to get sloshed. But some of the others are getting 4. You can do tours here and watch the whole process, but we just did a tasting, so it was quick. Let's get closer. So the Ben Nevis Distillery is in Fort William. It was kind of busy here for traffic, but it's really pretty. A little better angle. They've got some display casks with the distillery in the back and then the mountains in the back. So there are some pipes. I'm not sure if I can see them. You might have seen them in other snippets of videos, but they do have pipes coming down from the freshwater up on Ben Nevis. So they bring in the water from the mountains to make their whiskey. So that's what they're very well known for, is using that fresh water from somewhere on top of Ben Nevis. Do a quick product plug while he's grabbing the others. So I used this company, the Hairy Coo, for the 5-day trip. For this particular trip, they only take 16 people, so that you can get into a lot better places. Otherwise, if you do the day trips, they'll use the big buses like this. Not that one, obviously. But you can go online and look at the different day trips they do. They do a 3-day trip and the 5-day. So I really wanted to do this 5-day. So I recommend them so far. We're on day 2. It's been fantastic. The tour guide, John, is hilarious. So, highly, highly recommend. Where's my hand? There we go. I am currently guarding the bus because he left it unlocked to go get the others. So, I'm just standing here. I think we're getting ready to go into town now so that we can get lunch, since the 7 of us that came here just had a bunch of whiskey. So we're gonna go in and get some food and then head off to our next stop. The rest of the people, the kids and everybody, went into town already to go explore and have food. So we're about to wrap up the Ben Nevis Distillery and continue on our journey. I think it's a little crooked because it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
You look like somebody's giving you a couple of good slaps in the face.
I can feel it.
Up to the Commando Memorial, which is part of the UK Special Forces. So they put the memorial out here because this was the training ground for them, and it's in memorial of the all those commandos that died in World War II. It's really windy. I'm so sorry. See all the people. Beautiful country.
Alright. So when we get down a bit further, what I tend to do is I tend to concentrate on the road, not you. I'll pop on some tunes. I think we've still got a little bit of Scottish playlist left, so we'll pop on some tunes from that, and then we'll get you over to a certain point, and I'm going to come on and start telling you bits and pieces about where we are. Okay, and then we'll make a wee jobs, because somebody had to do them, and the women were actually doing them better than the men ever could. So they didn't sack all the women when the men came back. They invested money that, to be fair, the country did not have, but they invested it anyway into infrastructure, which was built at the same time as the loch was made bigger. And again, that's I can't get over how much of a masterstroke that was to do that, to employ all these people up here that needed it. So there we go, Clooney Dam, and then behind the Clooney Dam is Loch Clooney. Right, sit back, relax, enjoy Glen Shiel, which is coming up very soon. Those mountains ahead of us there, and it is going to get a wee bit bigger as we come round towards the Kintail.
Windy. We can't go in because they're having a wedding this evening. So we just stopped to take a few photos. I can't remember how to say it. It's like Eilean or Eilean Donan Castle, something like that. Okay, so I got, oh geez, the wind, I'm sorry. So there's a last entry. That's what all these folks are going over for. And they go through, and when they're done, then they're doing the wedding after. So that's why we can't go, because it's just a little bit late. It wasn't part of our normal day, it's just a stop. But it's really pretty. I was sleeping when we pulled in, so I was like jostled awake. A few more minutes before we have to get back on the bus. So I'm going over here.
In 1922. 1922 is the castle that you're seeing now. That's because it was blown up in the 1700s by the British.
Jeez. Because
the Jacobites and the Spanish were using it as a munitions hold. We're storing munitions there. The British found out about it, so they sailed in through the Isle of Skye, sailed right up Loch Shiel and blew it up. It was bought by the McRae clan, the McRae family, in 1918, and they completed it in 1922. But they used a lot of the original masonry that was lying about. They used a lot of that stuff, they repurposed it. So there is still some of the original masonry in there from the castle that had been there in the 1700s, alright? But there has been a castle there since, for 800 years or so. The castle... good at all. Only bad things will happen. Okay, so let me give you that advice. There are 3 signs that tell you there's a ferry close by, right? So, all the ferries here, they all smoke a clay pipe. And the pipe is not filled with tobacco. It's a mixture of tobacco and peat. So it gives off an incredibly pungent odour, right? So if you smell a kind of really bad burning smell, start to look around you at this point. Alright, start to get ready to run. Now because the fairies live here in Skye in Scotland, well, they're partial to a drop or 2 of the whisky. And they've got the wee never-ending hip flasks. Okay, so if you smell that really bad burning smell and then you smell whisky, you should be on your toes getting ready to run. The third sign, but if you notice the third sign, I would go as far to say as it's too late for you at this point. Alright, so the third sign is, because they drink so much whisky, they're a wee bit incontinent. So if you smell that nasty burning smell, and you smell whisky, and then you smell fresh or stale wee-wees, pee-pees, you're too late. You're going to die. Alright? If you get away, good luck, but I don't think so. I would be running on the first one, never mind waiting for the other 2.
Alright guys, so it's day 2. I have made it to my, it's like a hotel on the Isle of Skye. And sorry, I'm a little taken aback. This place is, it's amazing. It's called like Skibost House Hotel. But okay, so you come in. I haven't actually gone in through the room. So it's very pretty. And I will tell you, this is the most I have ever spent on a room in my life. Except for one time when I got stranded at an airport and I had to pay a bunch there. But very nice. Very nice. I'm going to go to dinner here shortly. I moved up my dinner time because I got here a little bit early. But after dinner, I will go wander a bit. What is this? My room was turned down by Heather. Oh my gosh, they give you whiskey. I don't know if those are supposed to be edible, but oh, I have a door. There's a door. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta find the key and then I'll go out there. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go grab the keys. Okay. It is misty. We are on the Isle of Skye, the Isle of Mist. The Misty Isle. Oh my Lanta. We've got dinner over there, it looks like. So I'll probably go along that path later. Oh my goodness. Okay. Back inside, out of the wet. Alright, day 2. This is the place I'm staying. It's a pretty penny. Front gardens. Cars coming up. There is a restaurant here, so people are just eating dinner. But all traffic jam. This is the front of the damn place. Darn place. Look at this. This is nuts. I found some trash, so I'm gonna go take it inside to the bins. And then I'll explore the grounds a bit. Madness. I'll look around inside really quick while there's nobody here. This is like just a little waiting area. I think breakfast is through one of these tomorrow. They pointed over this way. It's the front door. Okay, back outside. I think that's the way you come in. The exit is behind me. Oh my gosh, I'm so full from dinner, you guys. So I had a ribeye steak It came with grilled vegetables, and I had a beer. I don't know where this goes. So we're gonna go look. Oh, I don't want to go over here because I think this is somebody's room. They have one of those self-automated lawnmowers in its little docking station. Oh, I got stuck in a little hole. Oh, it went around the hole. Oh my gosh. It's like a Roomba for your yard. I don't want to walk on the grass, but I hear water. So apparently Scotland passed this thing a while ago. I don't remember the years, I'm bad. Called the Right to Roam Act or something. So basically, as long as there's nothing that's like detrimental to your health, you can wander on foot wherever you want. Wherever you want. Oh, this is fun. So our tour guide was just like, hey, if it says, there's a sign that says like death, maybe don't do it. Otherwise, you can go wherever you want. Be respectful. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go down by the water in just a second. Oh my goodness. It's kind of the safest way to get down here. Since you know, I trip all the time. Oh, see, that's slick. So one thing about the water here, in parts of Scotland, not all of them, you'll see it kind of has this dark tinge to it. Some of it might be dirty, but a lot of it is from the peat, like the peat moss. Oh, I'm gonna fall. I know it, I'm gonna fall. You can see the waterfall is kind of dirty. So the peat moss, the peat, oh, what do you say? It's like the ferns up here. Those things. When they die, they go into the earth, gets into the soil, water runs through it, and it kind of filters but like saturates. So it's like tea, right? So it saturates the water, makes it really smoky. And that's what they use for the smoky, peaty whiskies. So that's why Western Scotland whiskies are so dark and smoky. Which is kind of a fun little thing. It doesn't mean the water's dirty. I don't know if I would get in this water. It's probably really cold. I'll dunk my face in tomorrow at this other spot. This is gorgeous. I just did a similar pan like that on my phone for a video, and as I was turning about right here, my foot slipped, so I was afraid it would happen again. No, you can see the water. This is a really good example of that murkiness. Love it. Okay, there's kids playing in the yard. I climbed my way out of the riverbed. I'm gonna go around this a bit and just see where I end up. This looks like a garden. Oh, looks like a house. I don't want to go in there. Okay, well, we'll go down by the water. I was gonna go to that farthest bench, but the grass is wet and it's making my shoes wet, so I stopped. Yeah. This is probably going to be the end of day 2. I don't anticipate anything crazy popping out at me. On the way back to the room, I need to go shower, get ready for tomorrow. It's already 8:30. I need to go get ready because I have to pack up and leave here in the morning, which is really sad. The price is not, but the location is sad to leave. Yeah, thanks for watching day 2 of my trip, and I'll see you guys for day 3. Bye.